Just when we thought cool mods for Farm Sim 22 were over, today happened. Starting off with new ones for all platforms, we have the Case D3000 and 3000S. The combine harvester for you guys. So the harvester itself, the 3066 horsepower. You could go 74 horsepower with the S. We also have 150 liters of fuel, 12 miles an hour, 2,000 liter capacity, and weighs 4.5 tons. As far as your cabin, we've got a yes or no. To be honest with you, cabin looks a little bit silly to me, so just go with no. I think it looks great without one. And then we have without or with a chopper. And then interior color, you can change that up. That is technically an interior color, but I would consider that frame if I were you. And then you've got a header for it as well, 3.3 meters at 6 miles per hour. And we can even add a few extra bits too. It's kind of nice to be able to add the canola table on our own. I like that a whole lot, especially not having like this bright white or orange or yellow version. You can actually make it look good. Great job here. Next, we got a toothpaste tractor combine, the SM1200. On here, 175 horsepower with it. Manual transmission, 100 liters fuel, 18 miles per hour. It's very fast, and 2,500 liter capacity. We've also got wheel brands from Trelleborg, Lizard, and that's about it. You got a crawler track and crawler track number 2. It's not really changes the crawler track as much as it changes up the wheels at the back. Although, can't change a few things up. This looks super duper interesting, I will say that faux show. We also have design, which is going to be decals, really, at the end of the day. I love that it's toothpaste tractor, but you can change it up if you want to. So that is very nice to see. Although, come on, what do you think, I'm crazy? And you can change up a lot of things on here to that as well, which is very nice. You can even make those rims disappear. Very cool. All right. And we got a couple headers here as well. 5 meters is 6 miles an hour. Change the colors. And we have a 5 meters at 6 miles an hour, but for a corn header. So it's still got the reel on there, but it's for corn and sunflowers. Next up, we got a motorbike for you. The Lizard DT 125 1990. And yes, it is from the year 1990. A couple setups for here, 10 liters of fuel, 62 miles per hour, and it doesn't give us actually our horsepower rating. Oh, 14 horsepower. It's on the outside. Wheel setup, we have a design. We've got design 2 and number 3, and then back to it. So you can set up for however you would like. I will say that 1 and 2 have the biggest rims. So design 2's actually got the chunkiest of setups, kind of like that. Handlebar foam, we've got yes and we've got no on there. As far as our grill, you could change that up, even though it's not a grill, it's on the back. I guess why they put it. I guess I get why they put grill. And then we've got some hand covers as well. As far as attachers, there is a trailer hitch. So if you want to go for it, baby. And then we've got some colors. So main color, we've got it on a chrome, actually, to start with. Doesn't look too bad. How's about we go down to a red? And then rim colors, we could change those up too. Let's go chrome with those. You know, I got to get me one of these. As a matter of fact, I'm going to buy one just in case. That's what I'm talking about. Nice. Very nice. Way! Hey! Let's... 14 horsepower will do a lot, won't it? Let's go, baby! Reaches max speed very, very quickly. This is an epic little machine. Oh, yeah, you guys are gonna have fun with this. Here's something neat too. You can actually change up the mirrors right here. Both sides. You can set those up. That is not normally something that you see on dirt bikes. However, I guess because it's got a trailer hitch on there, that's the case there. Hey, speaking of trailer hitch, why don't we try and pull something like this? You know, it's nothing too wild and crazy. However, it was added not long. Well, I say not long. I think it was about a year ago now at this time. We'll back it up. Oh, man, look at that balance. Dude, how do you do it? Share your secrets. It doesn't hook up. I don't know what hooks up. You can literally breathe faster than this. This is what they show it on the Mod Hub taking. So I guess to add insult to injury for Farming Simulator 25 fans. I don't think they did it on purpose, but hey, it's there nonetheless. Oh, yay! Oh, hey! I mean, it moves it. It does it. I just want to drive this really fast. Oh, let's just hit this wall. Yay! Oh, yeah, baby! As if there was any question, I'm having way too much fun. Also, the suspension is fantastic on here. So definitely go give this thing a try. Next, we have a Gorenc Grinder 600. This is from Polycount Modding. Hey, looks like Polycount is back. Great to see that. This bad boy right here is a cultivator for you. 6 meters, 8 miles an hour, 140 horsepower is required on it, and we can change it up from blue to black. I gotta be honest with you, that darker gray black here, man, that's not black, is it? Dark gray looks fantastic. Polycount Modding, hey, I see you, baby. Good to have you back. Next is a little trailer. This is the Lizard Loznica 5T. I don't know how to say it. 3,000 and 5,000 as well as 6,000 liter capacity. 5,000 looks great, man. No customization options other than a license plate and the configuration. Holds those literages and the weight does not change, 1.7 tons. Next is super cool. It's a 3-point front loader, basically. It has its own setup of connections here, so there is that. But it is very, very, very cool. You have all the controls here too. That's very neat. This is like anti-hydraulics. Everything hooks up. We'll check it out. 150 kgs, 20 horsepower is required on here. We've got a bunch of reds, not that it matters. You got a manure fork, which will hold 250 liters. You have a shovel, which holds 500 liters. And you have a Bale fork, which holds bales. We'll take the little Volvo for a spin since we, hadn't used it in a while. How's about that? We will grab here. Oy, oy, oy. Such a slow backing up speed. So we can move this around a little bit. We've got kind of an up and a down motion, but it doesn't look like there's anything else. Yeah, just up and down. We can lower it though, which is nice. So we'll do that. I'm not sure if this hooks up this way or the other way. It's facing this way, so I'm assuming it's this way. And it didn't hook up. So maybe we spin this around. Come on, hook up. You know you wanna. There it is. All right. So now that we've got this, we can actually control that too. Can we? Oh, this is interesting. So, of course, we can raise and lower. We've got that. But you have to hit the lower button, just like you did raising and lowering this, and it just kind of drops there. And we hit it again, and so we can drop this whole thing down. Check this out. All right. So we hit it like this, grabs our bucket, and then this is what we scoop with. That's what you scoop it with, even though I can't get this down low enough. Anyway, once you got the stuff in there, then you can raise it up and drop it wherever you need to. This is going to be quite a difficult thing to try and figure out, especially with consoles. But, hey, if you're looking for something like this, I mean, it's here. That bucket's going for a ride, man. Looks like oh, it did a flip! That's awesome. Now we get into the placeables. Next is the automatic grain sampler. Now, this is something that in real life will sample your grain and check the quality of said grain. Farming Simulator, you get to look at it. There's really nothing to interact with here. If I cut on our help window, there's nothing that pops up when we're around it, but that's okay because it's really nice setup. It is Lizard, and we do get this bright green on there. However, you know what? I'm down for it. Next, we've got the wall-mounted Stihl pressure washer, which is awesome. Let's grab this thing and see how far away we can get with it. I'm going to take it forever. Uh-oh. That is a ways away, man. Look how far we got. That's pretty good. That is very, very good. Now, it is wall mounted, but you can make it float in midair if you would like to. If you want to put this on a placeable, just go find you one. Let's just grab one of these base game buildings. That'll be good. And then we go into buildings, go to tools, and it's going to be in here. Bam, right there. There it is. And then you just kind of have to get it till it fits right up and put it down. That is backwards. Crap. Well, you get the idea. The next mod is super, super epic. This is the Logistics Center. Now, it's from NRX Eki and Sosi Modding. This is a massive, massive place. Only $290,000. We're going to go up here to bay number 10. Also love that they numbered the bays. And they're also numbered on the outside or the other side as well. So in here, we can store. We've got a silo, a pallet warehouse, an activatable light, office rooms, and a fire alarm system. How cool is that? No matter if you are needing to run like this guy, for example. Oh, it doesn't move. I was hoping that would move. Here's our office area if you guys want to check that out. Very cool. They got the mod hub pulled up. I love it. I love it. I love it. I don't know what they're looking at there, but they've got it if you need it. And I'm pretty sure there's some stuff up top as well. Yeah. Hey, let's go up top and see what we got up here. Looks like just a little hangout room, little office. Looks like some same stuff on the computers. One of the screens isn't working, but I dig that. I think that looks a little bit better. We'll come out here and we'll jump all the way down. We've got right here a place where we can check out our production. So it is a logistics warehouse. However, it works as a production chain, a one in, one out, if you want to call it that. It also doesn't cost you anything. So it's pretty sweet. This is where you're going to drop everything. So heads up through there. And then down here, we have a silo system. We can open up bay number 9. Open up bay number 9. And bay number 6. And you can actually drive in here. That's super cool. And we've got everything over here as well. I'm actually looking at this now. Yeah, there's really nothing there, is there? It's over here. Ignore what I just said. Very cool setup there. Very cool. Loving it, loving it, loving it. We've got a nice little doorway here, which does open. However, our player's just tall enough to not fit. So there's that. I'm also noticing that doors open from the inside at the buttons, but outside they open anywhere. So that's kind of the opposite of what normally you expect. It's very neat. I'm not quite sure about the fire alarm system, though. So, hey, if you find said fire alarm system, let me know. We're not done yet. From the same modders, we have the German Fire Brigade. Now, this comes with 2 buildings. We'll go over the more simple building first. Right here is building number 1. Pretty simple, right? Well, over here, this is building number 2. Not so simple. The whole thing is one building. As a matter of fact, check this out. Even on the top, we have a living roof, which is super neat. Over here, this is very similar to building number 1, but we've got a bunch more decorations and stuff like that inside, and even a place up top for pallets and that type of thing. We've got some doors all the way around, which is very neat. How's about we open up a door and jump in and check it out? So this is going to be a nice place. This is the door that we just opened up, and inside here, we've got our office area. Oh, look at this. It looks so good. Over here, we've got all kinds of different places for you, for your lockers. That's neat. And then around towards here, we've got the other area on the other side. We do have a couple water closets there. Take a look here. Can we can even open up the doors to that. What you think about that? Fairly stereotypical for a, I'm actually not allowed to go in the ladies' room, so we're not going to go in there. We've also got some more areas around towards here. This is just a room. Over here, we've got kind of like a chill out lunge area kind of thing. And then around towards here, we have another water closet, another way in over there. I mean, all of these open. You got another office here. Look at this. This is so cool. Another office there. We've got, oh, tell me it works. Let's go. How do I activate it? Oh, it just, oh, well, at least it's not confusing. I wasn't done with the tour downstairs. There's your staircase there. Coming through here, we've got even more bathrooms. Always nice to have a few extra bathrooms laying around. Huge boardroom. We've got a massive kitchen as well. Can we go in the kitchen? Yes, we can. How's about it? Even got logos for everything. Now, this may be one of the most insane buildings I think that we've ever seen with Farming Simulator 22. Keep wanting to say 25. Doors everywhere. Every single door opens. There's something new behind every single one. You've got a couple different places where you can sleep. That's nice to see. Another opening here. Ooh, we got the command center. Talk about it. Well, all right, what are we doing? We've got setups there. Who's in here talking? Chalky's sharing stuff for the Farm Sim 23 gameplay trailer and some FS23 fact sheets. Hey, am I on here? Ambassadors. No, it cuts off. You got 82 Studio and T-Bone in there. Hey, that's awesome. That's pretty cool. Same picture here? Yeah, same picture there. All right. Oh, yeah, was Kermit on there by chance? It's Kermit! Community Kerminator! I love it, yeah! All right, let's keep going. I love that, it's awesome. And then this is going to be the upper side there from one area, and I'm gonna assume straight through here, across. This is the other one. Yep. And there you go. Now there's one other thing that I want to see. There is a tower down here. That doesn't open. I don't know why I even tried. Around here, there's a big tower, and I would assume that this is for something, but I don't know what. Oh, look at this. We even got a little opening here where we go hang out. That's super cool. Let's go up here to the top. I'm gonna guess we're gonna get a nice surprise when we get to the top. No, we won't. It is literally just un tower that we can hang out with. Can't jump out of it either. Well, at least there's that. Is this like a rappel tower where they're practicing rappelling and stuff like that? I would assume. Let's see if we can jump out. Hey, I can jump out of there. Oh, man. What a building. This took up like 4.5 minutes. Goodness gracious. If you thought that was it, joke's on you. Same modders. German police station now. The Police. We have a police station, so we've got the fire station, we've got the police station, and a logistical warehouse. Very neat little setup around towards the inside. Let's see. You're probably going to get lost in here. At least I figure I will. More boardroom, stuff like that. I do feel like this is modeled after something. Goodness gracious, how many meeting rooms do you need to have? And then another one there. I don't know what any of those are for, but I do know that this is a pretty cool area. Yeah, a little walkway. And all the doors open. I mean, this is ridiculous. And it's only 32 megabytes. I would assume for something like this, it would be way more. Again, there's just so many different rooms and meeting rooms, and we've got an elevator there too, and we can go back across here or go outside and walk around. There's stairs going up to the roof. That must be where the helicopter. Get it a chop. Let's jump down here, see what we've got here. This is where we can store some police cars. Very nice animation for that. Kind of goes up. I'm trying to figure out where those go because they kind of disappear. They go up to nothing. Fantastic job, however you did that. And then more areas here where we could go in. I'm going to guess tons more meeting rooms. What do we have here? Toilet? Yeah. Got a bathroom in there. So much going on. It's not even funny. Goodness gracious. Ooh. Is this an interrogation room? Dude. And then here they monitor it. Oh, it's an interrogation room. Oh, you can see through that one. But you can't see through it here. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's fantastic. I love it. Oh, there's prisoner cells too. Look at the animation there. You could put K-Bot in there. Oh, that's so cool. Close that up, and then that opens up. Come on, get out of here. Really? That is just something else. I tell you what. Talk about coming in with style. Soci Modding and NRX Eki have really outdone themselves with this one. Whew, I am very pumped up about this. Nice kitchen as well. Very cool through there. Nice area here right off the kitchen. That's kind of nice. You know, boardroom through there. Have another door here. Goodness gracious, there's just doors everywhere. Down to the bottom and out the front door we go. You could get lost in there. Boy, did I. Man, let's move on. Okay, hear me out. I don't think this is going to work, but it almost works. So that's good. I was going to say overlaps with another object. Let's turn that part off. All right, right about there. Oh, yo, could it fit right here? Don't tell me it could fit right there. Oh, man, it almost fits. Let's put it there. Not quite. Kind of hangs over the edge over here. But that is, pretty interesting. Nonetheless, pretty interesting. All right, don't do that. Lastly, for all platforms today, we have Mittelberg. This is actually from the same modders as the previous couple mods, Soci and NRX Eki. If this looks a little laggy, a little jerky, it's not too bad if you've got like a G-Sync or a FreeSync monitor. However, if you're on console and you don't have that for whatever reason, or you're not using anything like that, or no frame stuff, it might look like it does on the screen right now. So heads up there. This is an interesting map because this map has been made for roleplay. So you've got buildings like town halls, a clinic, multiple fire stations, towing service, several police stations, and much, much more. There's also a highway, tunnel, bridges, a picturesque river called Susenbach offers diverse opportunities, they say, construction sites, missions. We have commercial areas, realism, stuff like that. What an insane setup. They also have like buildings for like some of the sponsors of Farming Simulator and some of the things like Struce and I told that one Eaton. I don't know. Again, I'm so sorry for the laggy jerkiness. Even when I've got it unlocked, like there, I can unlock that. It drops right back down. Set it at 60. So yeah, it's not a bunch of frames that you're going to be getting, and I'm using a 7950X CPU, 64 gigs DDR5 at a 4090. My computer's screaming right now. I'm also playing in 4K max settings, so there's that. Hey, here's that fire station that we just saw. There's a lot of stuff that you're going to find on here. There's so much to it. I'll be very interested to see if Mr. Silly Pete does a video on this, like a map tour, or maybe Farmer Cop. Obviously, I don't really do map tours, so it's not my thing. We'll just kind of show you guys, let you take a quick look at it and say, do you want to jump on it or do you not want to jump on it? There's a whole lot of stuff on here. Again, here's your PDA. It's not really about farming at the end of the day. Yes, we do have some farming stuff. Yes, we do have a farm. See if we can jump out here. I'm going to assume we've got some pretty basic machinery. I haven't even looked yet. And there are some required mods for this. Obviously, as far as I can tell, there are 7 required mods. We'll take a look at those right in a moment. Nonetheless, let's take a look. Do we have any new crops? We do not have any new crops. As for farming, it looks like a base game or almost base game. Growth pattern there. Taking a look at owned items. We've got a John Deere, combine harvester, and front loader. And that is it. Wow. All right. Nice tipper, header, small plow, power harrow, and a seeder. We've got some feed mixers in there as well. We've got stuff for animals. We don't have animals, but we do have 2 animal pasture setup ready to go. So at least there is that. What an intriguing and different style of map. Hope to see them bring this out for Farming Simulator 25. I had a burp there. It's a go-kart track. Come on, man. Wait. Get out of here. That's awesome. Yeah, we gotta get this in FS25. This is pretty sweet. And as promised, here are your 7 required mods. Next up, let's talk about updates for all platforms. We have the CaseIH Magnum FS US and EU series. Now, version number 2 came out, I think about a year ago, maybe earlier this year. This is version 2.001. They fixed the cabin rotation, which caused a visual error. So, if you're pulling this up, that's your update. We've also got the CaseIH Magnum 8900 series showing version number 2. However, it is version 2001. Beacon light is now a configuration. BigBud S3 small and extra large frames version 1001. Decals fixed. Deutz-Fahr DX3 Series version 1001. The engine sound level has been reduced. Fendt Favorit 500C pack version 1.2. Big update here. So changes to the 509C and 510C. Collisions on the bonnet fixed. Weight adjusted and rung position of front trailer coupling fixed. Changes to the 511 and the 515. Center of gravity adjusted. And if we bring it down a little bit more, we have changes to all models, which includes new air vents and filter cover installed. Side windows can now be opened. Seat cover changed. Interior colors changed slightly. Camera position and rotation limit changed. Rear view mirror adjusted. Fixed the wheel clipping when heavily ballasted? Ballasted, is that a word? New rim weights installed. New configuration for reflectors on the wheel hubs. Converted from Simple IC to Vertex IC. GPS is now optically configurable independently of the GPS mod. It's optically configurable? Visually configurable? Wow, I'm thrown off here. Color selection added, shop offset adjusted, and front loader console shading problem fixed. Got another confusing update for you. This is the Claas Lexion 500 series version 101. However, it's showing as version 101.1. Fixed issue with BKT normal wheels where a pure crawler front axle. Fixed issue with crawler weight distribution where can't steer with heavy header. Fixed issue with bunker animation on 570, 580 Lexions. Fixed issue with disappear display when engine is off. Fixed color of Terra Track logo, and removed wear of one of the covers of Air Filted. What is filted? Due to its plastic, not metal. What? My head hurts so much. Next up is another Claas, the Jaguar 980-930 pack version 1001. Improved the compatibility with vehicle control add-on. Changed switching monitors, animation control for gamepad to avoid conflict with cruise control buttons. Changed wheel physics and added twin wheels on the front for Michelin's. Updated the Jaguar 40,000 edition collectible sticker texture. From Mac Trucker 921, we have the 30-foot flatbed auto-loading bell trailer version 2102. Rearranged the loading style of the 180 and the 240 meter square bell types, which added one additional bell to each of the capacities. They've also added an unrealistic bell loading version, which can load 600 small square bells. So that's the 1.2 meter conventional bell, 77 of the 1.8 square, 54 of the 2.2 square, 56 of the 2.4 square, and 40 of the 2.4 meter square Heston bells. As for round bells, we have 60 of the 1.25, 36 of the 1.5, and 28 of the 1.8. And when it comes to cotton bells, 9 of the round ones and 6 of the square ones. That's ridiculous. Next is Crosetto CMD and Fliegl ASW pack version 1001, fixed auto aim target node and fixed trailer name position. Multi-fruit farm storage version 1001, loading speed increased. Grape processing 102, recipe adjusted, sugar added to grape juice, production speed adjusted, and adjustments made to the last patches. And I'm not quite sure what they mean by last patches, but the last patch to the game was April 25th. It's currently November. Next up with the Placeable wall lights version 111, added bought with farmland. Gatehead Crossplay version 1.1, new save game is required. They fixed the invisible milk churns at North Cow Farm, moved the horse purchase trigger, added missing clip distances to hopefully boost performance for lower end devices. Workshops now identify as workshops instead of dealers. Goodness. A complete revamp of single silage pit at South Cow Farm. Added an onion version of all base game beet and potato harvesters. Fixed one collectible being unreachable. All silage pits turned into placeables themselves. Fixed the milk for cow barns and multiplayer. Added at the shop. Now it runs off default color grading and map. I'm thinking environment map. This should fix the white screens while loading the shop, and the shed lights were shown as on without having to manually trigger them. They've also added JMZ's brighter ground and fertilizer textures along with custom weed textures, and added 4D modding slurry texture, the solid version, not the dribble bar version. Next we've got Arkansas American version 1001, added points of sale. A small expansion was made to the map. Several aesthetic improvements were made to the map. The animal trader has been visually improved and now has animals to bring more realism to the map. Several bugs and errors fixed. New PDA. Sales points for the DLC premium expansion crops and products have been added. New capacity for 400 was added to the chicken coop. All fences have been removed and a new save game is recommended. However, I'm going to tell you, new save game is required. We also have an update to Castile and Leon right here. So this is the autumn update and the final update for Farm Sim 22. They say, hello to all the community. You already have the update 1005, which is the final one for FS22. The changes introduced in this last version require a new save game. So heads up there. Note the update as far as possible. They will send to Giants for FS25 as well, so that you can play Castile and Leon. Castilla y Leon? I don't know, New Horizon in the next title. Hurry up! And don't miss it, they say. Compatibility. So the new one, New Horizon, has got a total of 245 items registered for crops and productions. You can have modifications or DLCs activated that add a maximum of 9 new crops or 9 new productions. Otherwise, the map will not load. So do be careful. And no, I don't know how many, which ones each have. Tweaks and changes. They've got various terrain and environment and new purchase points from producing companies. Producing companies? New content, new industrial estate in the gas station area, and new companies established in that region. Lastly, for all platforms, we have Agro Sul Rice version 1001. New save game is not required for this. They've added rice packaging factory, added an option to make water in the rice fields look like mud. That's pretty cool. Profile liner trailer from the market compatible with universal autoload. Improved the animal health balance. Some cultures have been lightened. The vehicle shop gate now opens at 7 a.m. and closes at 7 p.m. Fixed depth scale to avoid glare when viewing water reflections on rice fields. Added option to buy stones at the multiple stations. This way you can produce your own limestone. They've added vehicle to harvest DLC crops. Truck trailers scattered around the map can now be sold at the workshop and fixing bugs. Your only new one for PC and Mac players today is just titled Lexion. That's the name of the mod. In here we've got our Claas Lexion, or cat Lexion as a matter of fact. We got a 5300 in there. You can jump up all your horsepowers if you want, and your capacities as well, so that is very nice. It's also pretty cool to see cat on the side as well. These are not Sid modding mods, by the way. It's from someone else called RMIHAIL. I don't know how to say that. Wheel options. We have Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Midas, BKT, Vedastan, and back in again. We also have the crawlers, which is super duper cool. Couple different sets of those. Straw distribution, we have the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 meters. So that is very cool. So if you go with the 13 point, was it 6, 7 meter header, whatever one we have, you should be good there. Now we have a ladder, which is foldable or standard. Beacon lights of standard and double flash. Field scanner, you can even throw that on there too. Numbering, we have numbers 1 through 9. We always go 3 for Dale. And then we have the pipe. So we have a 330 meter. And then a couple different setups for that. Actually, I think they're all 330 meter, 330 millimeters. I think that's just a round. You don't have to list that. Oh, that one's 420. All right, maybe you do need to list that. So we've got some massive pipe options on here. Goodness gracious. Woo, $10,000 just for an upgraded pipe. Talk about it. We also have some headers here as well. So we have a 10.8 meter header. And we have a 13.8. That was it. 13.8, not 13.7. These are the Claas B80s. And then we have a couple corn heads as well. These look to be based off of the base game features. So maybe just kind of taken from the base game, but converted to cat. I do think it's very cool to see cat on here, though. So if you're on PC, check them out. Let's end it out with some updates for PC and Mac players. First was the Briri Streetmaster 30, Kotte TCA 30, version number 3. Overload arm added and low funnel added. Time saving stock check version 1008. Fixed global pallets for multiplayer and added toggle for items with no sell point. Lastly, we have Gatehead Farm 22, also version 1.1. It's a PC only version. There's a couple things that have been moved around from the thing, but the only thing that says PC only here, hedges are now hideable. However, there's a few other things in here as well, but they are all over the place. So if you're playing on this, check it out, go through, read through it, and find what you're looking for. And that is it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Drop a like if you did. Get subscribed if you are new around here, and join the JaGuAR fam. And if you missed any of the videos from earlier today, we had episode number 12 where Riverbend Springs came out, as well as 2 mod previews, actually 3 mod previews, Black Sheep modding. We got a lot more mod previews dropping over the weekend, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Otherwise, have an awesome day. I'll catch you in the next one.